living the American dream. I got two eyes, try to see the way the world turned. What happened to me? It's not exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is the place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living, living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be.
I apologize for the delay. We're doing a little something different tonight, and I had a little technical issue with it. I apologize for that. We're about 20 minutes late here. But in another little note, if you know somebody on Facebook right now, we are not broadcasting on Facebook. There's a glitch in this little system that we're trying to fix here. And so if you know somebody on Facebook, shoot them a message over there and tell them come over to YouTube, because that's tonight's live show is going to be only on YouTube. That being said, just turning my son out there, my technical advisor, my music studio. I was going to let it go because it's time to start this show, because it is Tuesday, baby, and it is a special Tuesday. And y'all know what day that is, baby. It's election day in America. We're all holding our breath. I got a TV over here off the side of me giving me the early stuff that they're going to be coming in, the exit polling and all that stuff. Going to start to get a little note of what's going to happen. In my heart, I feel good. And I'm nervous like everybody else. Let me get this thing going, because I got a little something special planned here tonight, and we're going to see how this all works. Hello, Miss Chick.
Hi, John. I'm having a technical glitch here, but I'll catch up with you.
Okay, well, hold on to your britches, because we might have lots of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit some buttons here in just a second. We're going to bring some guests in, and it's going to be a little different this time. So hold on to your britches, and let's see if it works. But how's everything with you?
Good.
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 Did you see my I voted sticker? See there, I voted.
I
voted today.
actually
Walked right in.
I'm not seeing you right now.
Turn the chat down.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
And then bring the mic.
Stupid YouTube. I'm sorry.
My son's still giving me technical advice. We did some changes today, and so we can start expanding our horizons here on the Blue Dot Family Show. And this table that we set is open to everybody, but has been more I've wanted to do, and I think tonight we're going to be able to do it. So,
Yay.
are you up for it?
I see we have some special guests in the audience.
We do indeed.
Let me see.
Let me see if I can do this right. I'm going to set this up. We have two of them tonight that we're going to have on here.
Yeah, I've been chatting with one of them already.
Have you? Good. Let me see. There we go. All right, now, wait a minute. Let's see if this works. Oh, Travis, you might have to come in here again. Let me see.
Which button does he have to push, Trav?
Oh, that's right. I got to push a button. Damn it. Let me go ahead and introduce and then we'll work on the thing. What's up? I forgot how to do the picture thing. Oh. I knew that was going to fall right out of my head. The minute I did this, I was going to screw this up because he was pointing it all out. There's my tech guy coming into the window right now.
Old dogs, new tricks. You can do it.
You can activate it.
Huh?
If he turns it on, you can activate it. You right click and go to focus user.
Okay, you have to turn on your camera. Like, oh, me too. Shit. Right there. Okay, there I am. And special guest tonight. Well, shit, I can't keep the suspense going too much longer here. I'll just have to say.
Are they going to be able to see him on YouTube? Because you're just doing this on Discord right now with the picture.
Well, let's see if we have him on audio. Tennessee Brando, are you in the room?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
There you go. He's in here right now. As we're trying to hook it up to where you can see him. Let me see.
Problem.
Do you have your?
Do I need to have my camera vertical or horizontal?
I don't know. Horizontal or vertical. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. so long as they can see your handsome face here, we're going to try this shit out and see if it all works. For y'all that do know, Tennessee Brando was kind enough to have me on his show when I was up there in Tennessee. I had a wonderful time. I met his mama, his daddy. He showed me around town. It was a wonderful experience, and I'm so glad I did. And I just want to welcome him to our little show here, our Blue Dot family. This is what we do. We sit around. This is my co-host, Misha Chick. Say hi.
Hey there. Welcome.
Hey,
Glad to see you here.
Great to
Pretty
be here.
good.
Yeah, this is just a round table. We sit around. Let me see.
Just staying Kamala right now.
No?
Staying
Nope.
Kamala.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if we can get your camera working. That's the big test tonight, to see if we can have a split screen on here with individuals.
This is just
on
a test,
camera.
folks.
Yeah, this is a test. We jumped right in with both feet and said, "Well, here we go." So yeah, we'll see if Tennessee can get his camera on, and after that, we'll just split the screen and see what happens. In the meantime, so what are y'all thinking?
So, will he have to hit a camera button in Discord then?
Camera button in Discord?
Hold on, let me see.
Right.
And do you have? There you
wait
go.
A minute.
It looks
wait
like
a minute. I think we might have it.
I see something.
Right. I'm seeing.
It's twirling.
All right. We got a twirly thing here. And if y'all don't know who Tennessee Brando is, shame on y'all. If you don't, go over to YouTube and look that shit up. Oh, yeah, where you been? He's one of the major voices out there in this fight. And we're proud I was so proud to be on his show. What's that?
I cannot, when I hit my camera on here, it cut me off the app, so I don't know.
When he hits his camera, it cuts him. All right, what's happening? My son's got his ear on in there now.
I think it cuts him off because it's not connecting all the way.
Yeah.
So he can't talk to you while he's trying.
I'd say just go with voice for now.
Okay, he's saying it's probably just a Discord issue, and I guess we're gonna have to work. Well, this ain't gonna go the way I planned it. But anyway, you're in the room. I'll give you
a quick hint, though. Maybe do you need to give Discord permission to use your camera?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Did that. I allowed it to have permission, and then when I went down to hit, there's a little camera button down there, and when I hit it, right now it's got a line through it, and when I hit it, it takes me completely off the app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just goes to a black screen with little dancing dots.
Yeah, little dancing dots there, but that's all it does right now. So that's probably a glitch within the system. I'll tell you what. Let's try it a different way.
Does Travis need to give specific permission for Tennessee?
Travis already gave permission.
Did he?
Let's.
Okay.
All right. Let's. Leo, are you in the room?
There he is.
I'm showing my camera.
All right.
How come you're so special?
Yeah, he thinks he's special. First off, let me introduce Tennessee Brando.
No.
Let me introduce Tennessee Brando to Biker Leo, Biker Wisdom. And now, there he is.
Great to meet you.
We have spoken a little bit.
Great to meet you.
Yeah, it's something we have to figure out because I talked to Leo earlier.
I wish we could see you too.
What's that, Leo?
I said, we can't see him. You can see me. We have talked before a little bit online.
Yeah.
I don't know. Brando, if went down there where you have the connection as far as the sound and everything.
Yeah.
If you've got a line through your camera, click on that, and it should bring that up and allow it. Now, I don't know if it'll allow 3 into the room at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know if we can do 3.
But
I think when he does that, though, it cuts him off of the y'all bear with us. This is a new thing we're trying out. We ain't forgot about the election.
I'm not sure, guys. Anytime I hit that, I see the line through the camera, but anytime I hit it, it just closes the app, but then I have to rejoin.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
we'll try to work on that.
So I don't know what to say about that.
Well, that's no problem. We can talk about it.
Yeah,
Well,
We can still,
let's hear from
we're
Brando
all in the
first.
room.
He's a lot more than me.
Well, to be fair, I guess, now that we know that it worked, what my intentions are is this, is so that we can start the show with two individuals, like as you see me and Leo right now, to have a conversation, and then to bring the family into the conversation as we go on in the show. That's how originally I'm going to try to plan this show out a little bit, so we can bring a little bit more to our Blue Dot family. Excuse me while I have to call. Yeah, Brando, this is live, buddy.
Where's
So,
your beer? Where's your beer,
whatever
man?
happens, happens,
That'll help.
But I'm tickled to
man,
death to
it's
have
really
you
good
in
to be
here. First off, I just want to say thank you for all the work that you have done over the years in this battle, and it's all going to culminate tonight. As far as the election goes,
Thank you.
it's not going to be over for a while, as we discussed earlier. It's going to continue on. But
Yeah, I really appreciate you, John, and everything you do. It was great meeting you and great having you up here in Tennessee. It was so awesome. I went out to California to visit some friends after you visited me, and I was telling them about how, it was cool it was to have somebody come to this part of the world, and you came right at a good time of year when it's the fall of the year and the leaves are turning. So
perfect.
it was a really really
Brando
good time.
took
Man.
me and
Really
my
glad you
son
came.
up to Pinnacle Point, which is where you can stand up and see Kentucky and Virginia and Tennessee and everything right there. You put your foot in
Yeah,
each
it's really
state.
cool.
It was beautiful country, and you're right. We couldn't have been there at a more perfect time. The color change is outstanding. Everywhere we went was just so beautiful. And yeah, I enjoyed that whole trip. It was rough coming home. You got to come home and open that door again, and it's not the same
Yeah.
house that I lived in. But you have to go on with your life, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to muddle my way through every way I can. But that's my life, and that's not this. This conversation. This conversation is about what are we going to do when Kamala Harris becomes president. God damn it, I'm ready for this shit. I am.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I am. I'm. This is going to be not an easy election. We know damn good and well he's already laid the groundwork where he's going to moan and groan, and just
Yeah.
he's already setting the stage for it. He's gonna
He's
yell
always
that it
setting the stage, isn't he, John?
He's always
Just
setting
always.
the stage all the time.
Good Lord.
It is. It's pitiful. But what do? We got to get through this before we can start to heal this country and start to bring it back together the way we need to.
But we're not going to get full numbers tonight. We're not going. That's not going to happen.
No. We probably won't know the results for 2 or 3 days, which is sad.
We have a tiny bit of the numbers right now. Projections right now show that, what a surprise, Kentucky has been taken
I saw
by
that.
the orange shit stain.
Yep, I saw that.
Oh.
And that's not a
Vermont has been taken by the next president of the United States, Ms. Kamala Harris.
There you go. Brando, let me just toss this out there on our show. Jump in anytime you want. Everybody's got an open mic here, so sometimes you just have to shove your foot in there. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. I'm looking at the map too. I wasn't surprised about Kentucky or Indiana by no means, but right before I joined you, I was watching the Midas Touch Network, and Ben Meiselas was breaking down a lot of the numbers, and he pointed out that while Trump did lead in certain counties, his lead wasn't as strong this go around as it was in 2020 against Biden. So Kamala's definitely closing the gap a lot. And the question is, okay, if she's closing gaps like that in Kentucky and Indiana, what's going to happen when you get to Pennsylvania, and other states? So even though he turned those states red, which we all knew he would, I think it's still good to know that he didn't do it by as large a margin as he did the last time.
Right.
Well, and remember, these first numbers, you can call them mirage numbers because of which ballots they're counting first. And how long it takes to get through the process, because there's the early voting, and every state is different, I swear. And then they have, some of them are allowed to count the mail-in ballots beforehand. Some are allowed to count them on the night of, but they have to wait till after they count the other ballots, and they're at the end. That's why it takes so long.
Blue Sicilian
like,
says Harris is leading slightly in Iowa right now. Yeah, this and right now there's what I'm watching at is on. I'm watching MSNBC off to the side here because that's my team, and they're talking about Georgia right now, and right now it's 56.3% for Trump and 43.1% for Harris, but those are, I'm looking at the map, those are a lot of rural counties. They're going to come in heavy, quick, and they're going to be for Trump.
Right.
It's the population centers that are going to make it.
Did you say that was North Carolina?
No, I'm looking at Georgia.
I don't want to cut anybody off. But,
no, I'm sorry. Georgia's Houston County.
Really?
So they're just looking at one county. Go ahead,
think about,
Leo.
People.
Yeah.
Big thing to think about. We have seen these numbers closing. We've seen these numbers closing, and we've seen them getting closer. There's one thing that will make a difference, and I think we have it, and that is turnout. So far, turnout, at least here in Tennessee, is almost 20% higher than it was in 2020.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Turnout, when we have all of us turning out, we win.
That's it. And that's something we have to look at is turnout, and it's looking good.
It is.
Let me see here.
Let's see, Georgia. When do they close?
Georgia, it had it up.
Georgia's not done until 8 p.m.
While we got a quiet moment here, I am curious.
What?
Yeah.
No, they are not.
What?
But Tennessee Brando.
Yeah.
Where were you in California? That yard. What county were you in?
I'm not sure the county. I was in Sacramento.
I was
in a place called Land Park in Sacramento. It was really cool. Cool little neighborhood I was staying in, man. I met some good friends out there, and I went to Sacramento and stayed with them, and then we rode over to Reno to watch Kamala speak over in Reno.
Really?
That was awesome. Yeah, man, that's the first time I've ever. Yeah, first time I've ever seen a presidential candidate speak, and the vice president to boot. It was
right.
It was truly awesome. The energy in that room was off the charts.
Did you get to do a little video from there?
And that room was full,
I did.
wasn't it? Wasn't that room full?
I apologize. I have not seen it. And I'm going to go check it out.
One video I put out had it in there. I actually used one of the clips that I recorded myself, which was pretty cool because, a lot of times I'll react to clips that I find on the internet, but this time I was able to pull up ones that I recorded myself, so that was pretty cool. But I
bet.
Yeah, it was good. And then I went over and hung out in San Francisco for a little while. And while I was out there, it was a good time.
Good. And that's since I seen you.
I am serious.
Yeah,
damn, you're a busy man. You are a busy man.
I pretty much left after you did. So I showed you around my part of the world, and then I went to California. My friends showed me around out there. So it's been
isn't it nice?
A couple of weeks.
I can't thank you enough for that little ride that we took with my son and I. It was just perfect. You couldn't have taken us to a better place, and I can't say enough about the whole experience out in Tennessee. It was fantastic. I stayed in a place called Sharp's Chapel, which is what I say, way back in the holler. We ate it. My son and I ate every day at this place called Rhonda's.
That's a holler.
That's a holler.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I've been there.
That's where we ate.
Yeah.
And I could see on the wall they were Republican, they were Trumpers, but they treated it as they didn't know who I was. So, thank goodness. When politics doesn't come in the picture, people have a tendency to treat you nice because that's who we are as a people.
Yeah.
It's when you bring that politics thing in that has divided this country, and that's what we have to get around somehow. We have to heal that.
John.
Yeah.
It ain't just the politics. It's what the people at the head of that do to try to divide us. How many times have we said we have more in common than that which can divide us?
Yes, but right now we have a situation to where we have one candidate, one ex-president who is hell-bent on, he doesn't give a shit how he gets power. The only way he can see it is divide and conquer. That's his thing. Turn one half of the nation against another one. We've referenced the similarities between what happened in 1930s Germany and what's happening here in America right now. You know, the tactics are the same. Get somebody to hate somebody. If you get them to hate them enough, they'll do anything for you. And that's what these, in my opinion, that's what these maggots are willing to do. Anything for him, not for a country or a cause or an ideal. You know, it's
1939 Germany.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
in
what
my eyes,
doing.
he's trying to do that.
1939 Germany.
Yeah.
Let me see here. I know there's...
Brando, I do have one question for you.
Okay.
What was the room like? How full was it when you were at the rally? How full, for real?
It was packed, man. And I you know, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Like when I very first got there, I got there so early. I was in the door pretty fast, so I didn't take any pictures at first because I knew as sure as I did, the trolls would say that it was empty. You know, so I waited and we sat there for about 3 hours before she spoke, and it filled up. And man, it was I think the place held, I heard, maybe 7,000 people or so. It was a small venue, but it was packed and the enthusiasm was up. We had a few heckler moments, and I never could make out what they were saying, but they got escorted out, and Kamala addressed that in a really good way. I liked what she had to say about it. She said, she said, I'll go ahead and address that. She said, I'm not here to have them thrown in jail. She said, I'll give them a spot at the table. I'll hear them out, and that was inspiring to hear that. But yeah, it was packed, and like I said, the enthusiasm was just off the charts. It was really cool.
We had another member of our Blue Dot family down in Phoenix
The other
who
thing
went
that
to
I
see
saw,
her. Said she was jumping around like a 19-year-old.
we also had from the other side another rally at another venue, just about what you said, around 7,000 people. By the way, 70% full.
Yeah.
There were only 5,000 people in there. And that was in one that could have held 7,000, and there was no line outside. That's always a lie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I woke up this morning to a video that I saw. I think Luke Beasley was doing it, and he was talking about his crowd in North Carolina and how many empty seats there were. And then there was, I don't know if you guys saw the clip where I can't remember exactly where he was, but he was talking. And he was talking about how there wasn't an empty seat in the house and all this stuff. And the cameraman just fact-checked him in real time. The cameraman just backs up and starts panning the room as he's saying it's full.
Boy, how shit.
Pretty good.
Do you know
Did he
that
yell,
the
"Liar"?
cameraman that did that, and it has gone viral, is one of his people? That was the camera you were looking at, was one of his people in that room.
Wow.
And showed all those empties.
Boy, howdy shit. I love it. I love it. Hey, let me take a minute
I
here to
believe
catch
they're
up.
tired.
Let me catch up here, Leo, real quick. I got some call outs to do. I want to thank Camp Runamuck, who came in with a $10 donation and said, I was staying on the corner in, wait a minute, that sounds like a song, buddy. I was staying on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, when I looked across the street and seen that orange buffoon sucking on a microphone. Soon he was stuffed and cuffed, and we never had to look at him again. Sounds like a damn good story to me, Camp Runamuck. And Craig Johnson came in with a $10 donation and said, Donald already claiming voter fraud in Philadelphia and law enforcement coming. District Attorney Larry Foster said it's false and misleading. Did you hear what the DA up there in Philadelphia say? F around and find out, baby. F around and find out. Yep. I want to thank Shake and Be Bones. Yeah, he said F around and find out. I love it. Shaking Me Bones came in with a very nice donation, said, I'm so happy today is election day, baby. And then she turned around again and came back and said, it's election day, baby. We're going to get this shit done. Victory for the Blue Dots. Leave this family, love this family so much. That's 2 for her. And Jake Sellers came in with $20 and said, good evening, Blue Dots. Nice to see you guys on America Decides Night. Kamala 2024. Jake, we're all holding our breath, buddy. That's what we want. I want to thank everybody for that. Anyway.
And did you get Peter, John?
No,
Thank
ain't
you,
got Peter. Where's Peter?
Peter didn't have a comment, but Peter sends in $50.
Wow, Peter, thank you. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate it tremendously. Yeah. Boy, how to shit, squirrel. Where was I?
Don't know.
Oh! I know where I was. Brando. I want to.
Yeah.
You might already know the guy. Somebody that is a regular here on our show and a big favorite here in our family. Aussie Dave, are you with us?
Yes, I am, guys. How the hell are you all?
Hey, come on, step up with the heavy Aussie accent. I played this up real good, you know.
Hey,
Hello,
I'm
Dave.
trying hard, mate. I mean, hello, guys. Look, over here, hello, Brando, by the way.
Hey, how's it going?
And Leo. I'm fine, mate. Good to see you on the show, and I do watch you, and I'm a subscriber, so it's fantastic to see you two guys hook up and get together because you look like brothers. Yes, you look like brothers.
Thank you.
All right, Dave. Who's the prettier one?
Looks older
Come on,
than,
Dave.
No.
I know it's
one
him.
looks older than the other.
Yeah. Yeah, I get the message.
I will not say who does. But listen, in Australia at the moment, normally when you guys have an election, we've got like you, we've got TV stations which are commercial, which are funded by whoever the CEOs and all that sort of shit. And we've got our government station, which is the ABC, which is funded by the government, but it's very independent. I mean, to the point of this ABC channel bags the government when they do the wrong thing. So it is very independent. Now, normally that's the only station would be covering your election, but all the stations in Australia are covering this particular election because it's so important to the world.
Yes.
It's not just about America. This national IQ test for America today is going to decide the future of the way the world moves, because I fear personally that what's happening here is you've got this man who loves your enemies and hates your allies. He's friends with Putin. He's friends with Kim Jong-un. Now, with him in the mix, that's three of them. Back in 1935 to 46, when Hitler was a nightmare, there was a three-packed apartheid. Remember, there was the Japanese, the Italians, and the Germans. It takes three idiots to destroy the world. We've got three now if Trump wins. That's what's scary. He will team up with Putin. He will team up with...
Yeah, that's what he did before. He went around NATO kicking everybody in the shins, sucked up to Putin, and then went over there and he wants the power of Putin and the adulation of Kim Jong-un. I say it all the time. That's what he wants. Absolutely. He wants us to hang a picture of him in your house, and every time he comes in the room, everybody's got to stand and clap their full head off. That's what he wants. And
will America commit suicide, John? Will America commit suicide today?
You know, Ozzy, to answer that question, I feel like if he gets elected, they do. We are. If you give that man power after he's had it before, now he knows what to do. He'd have more help doing it this time than he had the last time. Remember, all those jerks are still in there. All those 119 congressmen that voted not to accept the last election, they're still there. What do you think they're going to do?
But John, one big hope I have is that the fact that the turnout has been so big in America today and in the past few weeks in the early voting, the encouraging sign of that is that that's not people voting to save Trump from jail. That's people voting to say we've had enough.
Yeah, I think a lot of people in this country,
Amen,
and indeed around the world, are tired of the drama, you know. And with Donnie, that's all you get is drama. And it's hateful shit. He's got nothing good to say about this country. We're a garbage can. We're filled with murderers and rapists.
From looking at on the outside in, it's like having a parent. We're watching a movie of and it's a horror movie, and Trump's the monster under your bed. And we watch this movie and we see him lie to you, and we see a majority of the American people say, "Oh yeah, he's right." That scares us as a world.
It should.
And we see it. It's so obvious to us. It's like watching a TV. It's just scary that the fact that
I think the fear of history has
Americans believe it
has awakened a lot of people in this country after listening to him. Because you don't have to look back that far in our history to find that shit. And he's bringing it here.
What repeats, John?
Dave, I have a question for you. I have a question for Dave. You know, what NATO is, and
Yes.
you know what a difference it has made. From your perspective and the perspective of the common man in Australia, do they see how dangerous it is to try to break that alliance?
Oh
Do
yes.
your
Oh
people
yes.
see that?
Yes. Yes. There's look the fact that Donny's out there just trying to destroy NATO only makes one thing clear. He's scared. What the hell is that? He's scared of honesty. He's scared of being stopped in his pursuit. I mean, him and Putin have got a plan. The whole world knows this, or the free world knows this. The Western world knows that that secret meeting in Helsinki was the game plan set. We know that soccer ball had a bug in it. I told you that before. That soccer ball was found to have a bug in it. The whole you got criminal working with a criminal. Yeah, each criminal is going to try and stab that criminal in the back. What an ugly situation.
That's what
and
criminals
it
do.
involves the world.
That's what criminals do.
But we're scared, Leo. The world is scared of what could happen in America today. Most
We're all
certainly.
scared. They were all scared.
There's just not enough room for people to say, we're scared. You've got social media, which has done more harm than good, I've got to say. I mean, just in Australia yesterday, a young girl of 12 years of age committed suicide because she was hounded and bullied on social media of school shit, schoolyard
that's the
shit
evils of it,
on social media.
As with anything,
Well, that's freedom of speech. That's freedom of speech. And that's the danger. It comes with responsibilities. You can get people killed
and
with
that's
that.
what society is all about. It is to bring morals and values into our system. I don't know what happened. I was so hopeful when Obama got elected the first time. I said, "Oh my Lord, we're going to change." He got elected again, and oh shit! And then Donnie came in the room, and Donnie motivated every misogynistic, racist
what
asshole.
What happened was the same thing that has happened time and again. The same thing has happened time and again. Our Supreme Court has fucked it up. They're the ones that keep
then there's that.
up, and it's got to become fair.
We have to worry about it now because some of these cases that he's going to try to bring are going to go to the Supreme Court. The only way W got to presidency was the Supreme Court. You remember that? That's how W became president.
Their name at the moment.
Huh?
They're trying to improve their image with the public at the moment. The Supreme Court. I mean, they just ruled in favor of the. I can't remember which state it was, but yesterday they ruled that certain ballots cannot be thrown out. They ruled in favor of the Democrats. So, to me, the Supreme Court knows that they're under the microscope.
Yes,
and I think they're going to try and run a clean game.
It would be to their benefit. Do you
think under the microscope enough?
Let me ask you this: if Donnie gets reelected, does he have a use for a Supreme Court?
Of course not. He'll make decisions.
He would not have a use for a Supreme Court. Why would he do that? He would be the master
throw
of
them out. He'll throw everything else out, but he'll throw them out too.
Yeah.
It is just the same damn playbook as a certain guy back in 1939 did. It's the same thing. Project 2025 has you can find things in there about taking power away from the court. It's about giving it to the executive branch, and that's bullshit.
That is.
Can I ask Brando?
Yeah, I'm here.
When you travel around your local town, are you greeted more favorably, or do you get a negative attitude towards you? Tennessee's pretty red, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. Well, it just depends on where I go. Honestly, right around here, it's more. People just kind of gives me the cold shoulder these days because, for years I was a musician in this part and I played a lot of the places around here and everybody knows who I am anyway. But once I started, doing the politics, then I just kind of get the cold shoulder. But now, I go down to Knoxville in certain parts of town, certain events, and people are, very nice, and they reach out to me. So it just kind of depends on where I go, to be honest with you.
What motivated you to start and get on the microphone? Like John got angry one day.
Yeah.
He jumped on the microphone, and he was a ranting, raving bulldog.
Yeah.
But he's mellowed since then. But what inspired you to jump on?
Is that another way of saying John gotten older? What?
Yeah, you are.
8 years later,
mate.
Yeah, what I did, there's a musician from Kentucky, a country artist named Tyler Childers, and he wrote a song called "Long Violent History" about the police brutality, and he put out a video explaining the song. And when he did, a lot of people in my part of the world got really upset with him. They started saying he was going to cancel him, said he went woke and all this. And I sat down and I just wrote out a big long-winded Facebook post. I typed it, and I just meant, I just wanted to take up for the guy and be like, hey, he's one of us, just, why don't you guys listen to him instead of crucify him, And so I did that, but when I got to the end of it, I had this big paragraph written, and I was like, no one's ever going to read this, so I just deleted it. And then I sat there for a minute, and I thought, I really wanted to say that, I really wanted to get that point across, so I just happened to be sitting out in my yard, and I just turned my phone around and made a video, and uploaded it to YouTube. It just blew up, and it was weird because, I'd had the channel for a long time as a music channel, and I had like 2,000 subscribers, that I'd built up over the years. And then every video I put out talking about events like, that, or started talking to politics, every video just started going through the roof. And next thing you know, I'm rolling. It was kind of one of those things I just accidentally fell into. I didn't, had no idea when I first.
Same way here. I didn't expect anything.
Yeah, I just thought I would kind of tick off a few people around here. I thought, well, I'll just make them mad, and that'll be the end of it. I didn't think it would go as far as it did. But guys, I really have had a great time here, and I wish I could stick around longer, but I do got to run. I've promised a few more people I would appear on their channel, and so
popular band.
Do that. I really appreciate it, John, and
Brando, I want to thank you for coming on the show. We're going to try to get the tech issues fixed with our cameras and all that stuff. We'd love to have you back.
No problem.
But again, I just thank you for spreading the word, keeping the people motivated, and marching in the right direction, and get this shit done. You're welcome to come back in this room anytime you wish.
Awesome, man. Come on my show sometime. And
I'm going to take a second here, too, if I can, John.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah.
John, Brandon, we are less than 3 hours from each other. I know where you are. One of these days,
yeah, you're not too far from
sit
each other.
down, have a good steak, cook over a grill, and talk.
We will do that, man. That sounds great. Just
got to do it.
Hit me up, and we'll make it happen.
Outstanding.
All right, then.
Brando, thank you again for coming in. Go take care of your business, and you'll be live tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go live here in a little while. I'll be up and going. Me and Coach Steve's going to go for a little while here in an hour or so. So, again, it's great talking to all of you, and I'll see y'all soon.
All right. Appreciate it, Brando. Y'all take care. Y'all make sure to go tune in.
Bye-bye.
Thanks
y'all
for dropping by.
Y'all go tune in and make sure, like I got to tell y'all, to go tune into Tennessee Brando's show. Bullshit. I'm sure everybody knows how to find him.
Now.
Yeah, here.
You'll come back now.
It was a pleasure meeting him. That really was quite the highlight there on that road trip.
John, do you have anything to catch up on?
Yes, I do, dear. Wait a minute. I think I caught something here. Just a minute. Let me see if I can. Okay. We have David Moore, who came in with a $5 donation, said, what a great day to bring our Blue Dot families together. Indeed, and mystical, came in with a $10 donation. I appreciate that very much. That's the two I have. And I want to give a big shout out to say, hey now, to Janie and Felly, our new members of our Blue Dot family. They're watching now, and I appreciate them joining us. And again, welcome to the family. You already know one certain member there next to you. So we appreciate you tuning in and be, hey, y'all think about jumping on this Discord, getting in here and giving us your 2 cents. Always works for me. So anyway, where were we?
We got a few hands up down there. John, you want to have a look down there?
We do. Let me see if we let's bring up a few right now. Huh?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'm so sorry. I got carried away. I was so tickled to death that we was going to have Tennessee Brando on here. And I wanted y'all to know that that was really brought together by the Dangerous One. Y'all have heard him on here on the show before. That was all put together by him so we could hook up and meet and everything. And I appreciate him so much for doing that. Anyway, Dave. Dave,
Who
are you
did
there,
that,
Dave?
John?
Yes, sir.
Is that you, Dave?
Can you hear me?
Dave's not here, man.
Yes, sir.
Dave's not here.
No?
No.
No?
What's going on, Dave?
Nothing.
They
Enjoying
voted today. I
lo-
know that.
A lovely day in northern Michigan. Lovely day in northern Michigan.
We're
Excited.
counting
so
on y'all,
pumped,
baby.
So ready to go.
How's it looking?
Oh, it was looking fine earlier. What's up?
Up here?
What?
Great.
Oh, I thought you called me.
The presidential, you don't know.
Oh, Kamala's going to carry. She's going to carry Michigan. I'm telling you, she's going to carry Michigan, no
I
problem.
think she will. Yeah, I think she will. Yeah, because
Oh,
Kamala's
it's
been
golden.
closing. She's been closing the gap in there.
Pennsylvania closes their polls in about 15 seconds. So we're going to get some exit polling from there, I'm
Scared
sure.
the shit there.
Yeah, well, Pennsylvania's the big one. You know, everybody's looking at Pennsylvania right now, and here we go. The TV's showing me something. All right, NBC projection is less than 10 seconds away. Pennsylvania, come on, baby, don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
let's do some drama here. Let's build up the hype. Oh, shit, now they're swept to Florida. Y'all are watching that? Somebody watching that?
No.
No?
We're
It's
concentrating on the
Massachusetts.
room here.
Massachusetts
we need it.
projected Kamala Harris wins in Massachusetts. I see that. Tennessee is projected winner
Ain't no
Donald
surprise.
Trump. Go figure. Nobody was
Yeah,
expecting
but it's-
anything
Kentucky
different
was
there.
the same way.
I still say
Maryland
it's too
is
soon.
projected winner for Kamala Harris. And let me see, Missouri, of course, going for Donald Trump. You know, it's sad, but you know, these are the states that we're expecting. Alabama projected winner is
Yeah,
Donald
we've
Trump.
seen this,
Unbelievable.
though. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, this doesn't scare
But how
us.
can you
What we
vote
need
for
is
a criminal?
Pennsylvania,
How can
Georgia,
you vote for a
Wisconsin,
friggin'
Michigan.
criminal?
What's that, Dave?
Jesus Christ. How can you vote for, how can these people be voting for someone who is so anti-law, who is a criminal, who is for himself? It's obvious.
Dave,
Yet
that's
people
what we're
think,
all asking out
okay,
here. How can anybody
You guys remember-
with any integrity in their heart vote for that man? I don't understand it myself.
Hey guys,
Willful
he wouldn't get a bus
ignorance.
ticket over here.
Let me see,
we
Dave.
got the
Dave C.
East Coast. We got the East Coast blue belt up here swing. You know, you guys, everybody's looking at these predictions, but at the same time, none of these states where it actually matters in that East Coast Rust Belt swing goes. You know, the blue wall.
Right?
I mean, none of that information is really valid, or all the information everybody's seeing is everything that's typical. Nothing important's happening. Now the Senate races and the House races are the ones that right now, if those states are going there, let's concentrate on those and see who's winning. You know, those small, minute things are the more they are very important parts of the situation. We need those pieces in the
Correct.
chessboard.
Looks like
Not
they called
small and
Florida for
minute
Trump.
either. Those are the important ones.
You know, we have to watch the races for the
All right,
House and the
John,
Senate tonight
John,
too.
I'm just going to take a second here to say goodnight to everybody because
All right.
honestly, my own health tells me I am going to be too nervous to sleep tonight. But I do want to say,
But
you have brought so many people together, and we
For me,
can make this difference. Believe we
A white
will
powder
this
blue
time.
right now.
well, I appreciate that, Leo. I haven't done
Oh,
anything
yeah.
but open the door and set
We
the
looked
table.
at 35.
That's what I did.
No, it's electoral count 35.95 right now.
But I was showing you what Pennsylvania.
All
Anyway,
right,
Leo,
y'all. I love you, John.
Thank
I
you,
hope
brother,
we can
for
work
coming
out
in.
more with the camera thing because
Yeah.
it's a good build.
yeah, we're going to try to do some changes here to make
Right.
it a little more entertaining for everybody. But we're doing our best, brother. We're trying shit.
And when everything gets done here tonight, share this shit.
Share this shit. That's Leo's tag, baby. Share this shit. Leo, take care of
All
yourself.
right.
My
Y'all
best to
be
Valerie.
well.
You bet. Good night.
All right. Love you, man.
Love you back, brother. All right. Who else can we pick on
John,
down here? Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, John, this is so exciting tonight. This is just going to be an incredible night. But really, I think really the House and the Senate races right now, especially in Texas there. What do you think about your boy down there, Teddy boy?
I am desperately hoping that Colin Allred pulls us out in the state of Texas. I'm feeling good about it, but it's Texas, and I don't know, but I am. I've got my Colin Allred sign out there in my yard. I'm proud of him. I want him to win. Everybody hates Ted Cruz. Republicans hate Ted Cruz. Come on, give me a break. I don't know how that man stays in there. Anyway, Ed, are you with us?
Is so smooth.
Can you hear me, John?
That guy is like.
How are you?
He could be a president.
Jay.
Yeah, indeed. No, Ed, I hear you. How are you this evening, bud?
Doing great. Didn't want to interrupt, Dave. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I just think Colin definitely could be up there as far as another nominee in like 28, 28 or 32 or something like that. He could very well push himself up into a very good spot. Even in leadership in the Senate, if he gets Ted Cruz's spot, if he can stay in the Senate for a long time, he could get Schumer's job no problem. I think.
He's got that kind of personality. He's got that kind of drive that he could take a leadership role. And that's what we're looking for.
Problem with Texas is the corruption in that state, within the government of that state, is so strong. I wonder whether you're going to get an honest result. If you talk about cheating
Texas,
and electoral,
our government in Texas has done its best to put roadblocks up in for voters out in Harris County, out in Houston area. They know that's the Democratic stronghold in this state, and they've done everything they can to make it difficult for. What's that, Dave?
I wouldn't be amazed if Trump loses the election. I wouldn't be amazed if Texas screams and hollows and jumps up and down and says, we're going to succeed from the states and, put up a board, their own border.
I think most people here in Texas would tell Greg Abbott to go piss up a rope. Now, we have a certain section of people down here in Texas that do. You see it all the time. They want to succeed from the union. They come up with some technicality that we weren't really part of the union. We can leave anytime we want and all that bullshit. And it just speaks again to that line I keep saying to these people, okay, explain to me again how patriotic you are to America. If you're willing to walk away and turn your back on this, that's what I'm asking the Republican Party right now, listening to their head cheerleader out there when he's degrading this country with everything in his mouth, every breath that he has. We're a garbage can. We're full of nothing but murders. Only he can save this bullshit. Really? Again, explain to me again your patriotic feelings for your fellow Americans. What's that?
That's not the Republican Party. That's the MAGA Party. You can't.
That's the MAGA Party. Yeah, the Republican Party has faded away. They retained the name, but that's it. And thank goodness for people like the Lincoln Project.
They will come back, John.
I hope
they will come back with Liz Cheney. With Liz Cheney as their leader, they will come back, and there will be the MAGA Party, and the GOP will rebuild, and the Democrats.
Hey, Ozzy Dave, that's like the Lions. How many years did it take the Lions to build a good football team, and we're finally winning? So I don't want to hear your
Lions.
crap.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, Lions.
Never heard of them.
Hey, now.
Yeah, I just reckon that there's going to be a three-party system in your country within the next couple of years somehow. If MAGA persists to stay as a party.
Your optimism is so awesome, but no, that ain't going to happen.
That's never worked yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
You think MAGA's just going to go? You think MAGA's just going to go away, or the GOP is just going to go away?
No,
you don't think the GOP?
My hope is that the Republican Party finds some kind of integrity in some way to start chasing the misogynistic, racist assholes out of their party and back under their rock, back under their, make them close their garage doors so we don't have to look at their rebel flag and shit anymore. You know, they have a right to believe any way they want. But society doesn't need to accept that bullshit. But that's what Trump did to the Republican Party. He let that go. He accepted that into the party. Every kind of hateful thing you could think of, Donald Trump allowed into the Republican Party, and that destroyed the full integrity of the party. That's what I keep saying. Please, again, explain to me your patriotic and religious views one more time. You're a Christian, you're a Republican, and you vote for Trump, and you got a gun to prove it. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's ridiculous.
There's another important matter along with the reason why I'm talking about the Senate races and stuff. Because you got to also remember, Mitch McConnell is no longer the minority leader. So whoever they're going to put in there is going to be a sycophant of whatever the fuck you want to call that.
Yeah. The Senate isn't right now. I understand that the Republicans already picked up one seat in the Senate. I don't know where that is. I saw a little thing off to the side, but I didn't see what it was yet. You know, we hold the Senate right now by only one seat. Only one seat. So
we're going to pick up some seats. I'm not worried about the Senate. I'm not worried. I think we're going to pick up all of it. Honestly,
I think we're going to make a major hit in the House. We need to pick up the House because if we don't, here's what's going to happen. We're going to have several more years of bullshit investigations and outrage and all sorts of shit coming out of the House. You're not going to get anything done in there.
Right.
It's going to be another shit show.
Even just as few as 10, you know, to flip that House. Just, you know, that's a comfortable margin. 10.
The odds of us flipping the House are better than flipping the Senate.
Yeah.
Really, they are.
Yeah. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to flip to retain the Senate. Right now, I'm concerned seriously about the Senate. It's going to be extremely close. You know.
I guarantee it, you guys are going to see with everything that's going on. If you guys believe polls, I'm telling you right now, the polls are wrong.
They never called me.
I don't look at
Did you get a phone call? Nobody called me for a poll.
Actually, I got lots of them, and I just didn't answer them.
You're the only person I know that did.
I'm going to assume that's what they were. I just didn't answer them.
Yeah, but if you look at the youth vote, the female vote, you look at all the statistics. The statistics say something completely different than what the polls are saying. Mm-hmm. The statistics are going to be right. It's going to be, you know, you're going to have the red mirage.
Wait a minute. This guy over here is off to my side right now. Pennsylvania's too early to carb, saying Harris 77.4% and Donald Trump, it was something little. Damn it. Philadelphia County right now. Harris is at 87.4%. Trump is at 11.6%. You know the population centers of Pennsylvania are going to come in heavy for Harris.
A lot of the population
County
centers, the large cities, John, tend to be Democratic. And do you know why?
Why?
Because they have universities in them.
They have people that actually think for a living?
Professional, educated people that live in them.
Boy, howdy shit. Go figure.
In large numbers.
Large numbers.
Yeah,
I didn't even go to trade. When you bring people together in large areas in our cities across the United States, 9.9 times out of 10, you're going to find, Dallas exception, you're going to find a blue city. Because when people are put into a situation where you have to live next door to your neighbor, you have to make compromises on things to make your society run correctly. And when you get out into rural areas, well, you run out of that. You know, hence you get out in rural areas, you get a lot of Trumpers.
Now, our only issue with some of those university cities is the not voting people, the ones that are pissed off in general about everything that's happening in the Middle East. I don't blame them. I don't blame them for being pissed off, but the students,
it's going to make an
they
impact.
just might not vote the way we want them to vote because they're
There's
still
a lot
upset.
of emotions in these elections, especially in this day and time.
We have a large number of them in Michigan because we have several large colleges and universities.
I'm kind of confused about how bad that the Gaza thing is, because I mean, I guess that's kind of like shell shock on my part because of all the other wars that I've went through and seen and stuff. And it's like, the emotion towards this has kind of caught me off guard, and I don't know why. And I guess I haven't done enough research into it, and it's kind of made me curious about things.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, don't get me wrong. The guy needs to be prosecuted for humanity efforts or the things that he's done, war crimes, just like Putin and all these other people. But you think that's going to happen? No.
In the meantime, he just isn't going to stop.
Right.
No.
But at the same time, the United States has tried. Okay. The United States has tried. It doesn't matter. Biden's president, this, that. Yahoo's got his own fucking deal over there, and he's going to take advantage of what he can. Well, what we need to do is just kind of, I wish we were able to calm the tensions down to our own people over something that's overseas that's out of our hands. And that's, which does affect our elections, and that sucks. But what do you do?
Well, we can argue that it's not totally out of our hands. We have our fingers in it, but we can't do anything about that until we win this election.
What are you talking about? Thing from Adam's Family?
Yeah, thing.
Yeah, the thing.
Yes.
Out of the box.
But we need to win this election because I think Madam President has a different view of what's going on over there than the current president does.
Just love
he
the
just doesn't want to say it out loud.
No, I think
she's done a good job. She's done a good job separating herself.
Yeah, I think she has.
Sorry.
She's the vice president. There's still just one president. Joe Biden is still the president. And until the transition, he's going to remain the president. So he has final say on everything. I think since she's become the candidate, she's got a little more pull in the voice now. But Joe Biden has done a damn good job for this country. And we need to be thankful that he was in the office when he came in and did what he's done. He can be proud of his record. And we should all be proud of it.
And that's the thing about it is, at least he knew when to get out, and he set her up for like, here, kid, fucking have the keys to the castle.
Right. Hello,
and
Kirk.
She's going to do it.
Hey, how do you like my hat, everybody? We got the Kamala.
You got the
Kamala. There you go.
And I got to show you the shirt, too. I got to show you the shirt, too.
Wait. I don't know if I have you on. Let me see if I can do this all by myself. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to try this.
Uh-oh. Will he push the right button?
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. What does it say?
We got Kamala. We got Kamala with her sneakers on, stepping on that red MAGA hat, putting it out like a cigarette butt.
There you go. Put that flame out, baby. Step on that fire.
Go down a little bit.
You're on camera now.
There
Kirk?
we go.
There you go. That's a good view.
I'm enjoying myself a cigar tonight. I got the night off of work, and I'm working my way through a bottle of red wine.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the party tonight. I think I'm going to like this camera view where I'm not the only person on the damn camera. I like that.
That's right.
So, what do you think's going to happen tonight?
I think Kamala's going to be in the 300s for the electoral vote. I think she's going to replicate a Joe Biden victory with a little cherry on top.
I'm hoping exactly that's going to happen. Well, let me see. West Virginia projected winners, Donald Trump. Go figure. Who didn't know that? They're talking about North Carolina off to my left right now, and it is still. Oh, they're showing county by county right now, and Forsyth County is still Donnie. That's out in the rural areas again. You're going to see that big percentage point for Trump out there in the rural areas because that's who lives out in rural areas. A bunch of Trumpers. Not all of us, baby, because that's where I live. I live out in the country. I got a Harris Wall sign in my yard. I'm so proud to have that thing out there right now. I'm telling you, I couldn't be prouder.
I got a neighbor right down the road here that has one Harris Walt sign out in front of their house. Well, they live next door to a bunch of Magladites, and they got 8 Trump Vance signs stacked like dominoes through their grass. And it's like, man, these people they are so obsessed Why can't you just do one sign? Why does it got to be 8? It's always about big numbers, big crowd sizes. My pecker's bigger than your pecker.
That's what he's always been about. Except that situation, I don't think he can make that claim anymore. I'm sorry. We all saw the mushroom. We all saw the mushroom. Come on, he can't claim that shit. Nope. Get out of here.
Well, at the end of his campaign here, it looked to me like a dog turd could probably attract more flies than these last few rallies he's had.
Well, they haven't been that impressive, but I'm still worried. I'm gonna be worried until this shit is over. We were all went to bed on back when we all thought Hillary we were gonna wake up and have first Madam President. That didn't happen, and I won't forget the way I felt because that's the way this all started. I was pissed, so I'm concerned still until this shit's over with. But again, right. even if Kamala wins, he's going to scream and holler. So that's what we're looking. Oh, look, who's the cat? What's the cat's name? Oh, there you go.
The cat's name is Roger.
Hello, Roger.
Roger. He's fully liberal. Liberal.
I would imagine living under your house. I would imagine he would have to be.
And I even have the blue
we'd
lights.
Have to throw him out.
Blue. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Outstanding. Let me see.
John, it's been 4 years since I tuned in to you on the Biden and Trump election night. Tuned in. I also donated my first contribution to you, and it was kind of funny when I said that I would say maybe Biden will be our blue wave version of Reagan. It was a terrible joke.
Oh, Lord, you've been with us a long time, Ed. A long time. I appreciate that, brother.
I wanted to meet Tennessee Brando. I mean, I wanted him to be on your show.
He's quite the person. He's a little, when you meet him, he seems a little reserved. You're waiting, but I think that's because he's formulating and he thinks before he speaks. I have a big problem with speaking before I think sometimes, but I don't have to worry about it because whatever the hell I'm thinking, it's all right to say.
I do want to say I want this whole night to get it over with. Sorry, I'm already getting sick and tired of all those pro-Trump ads.
I'm sick of a lot of shit.
Even Make America Great Again Inc. showed one during the closing before the closing credits of NCIS last night.
I'm tired of going to my mailbox and grabbing all the junk out of it.
Oh yeah, let's save a few trees. Let's save a few trees.
Oh man, we talking save a few gallons on the mailman.
Exactly.
All right, I got a couple call outs to make. Let me thank Bob K, who came in 21 minutes ago. Shit, Bob, I'm sorry. 21 minutes ago, came in with $2. Said, "Damn, I need to load a bowl." Bob, you're late, brother. Spark it, load it up. Appreciate it. Get after
I think he's been doing that all day.
Do it again then. And I want to thank Jeanette Dahl, who came in with a 50 Danish krone donation. I love that sometimes I look down there and I see a donation or somebody in the room chat who I know is from overseas and stuff, and it just makes us feel really good that our voice travels. And it travels. You know why it travels? Because y'all share this shit. That's why. So make sure you do.
Nobody shares nothing. Nobody loves nobody. What are you talking about?
Oh, I forgot. Oh, wait, I got another one. I want to thank Jake Sellers, who came in with $10 donation and said, "I've been kicked off just about every platform for being a damned ads capitalist Democrat except Facebook, and I've been in Facebook jail. We are going to win this damn thing." You're in Facebook jail. I consider that a badge of honor nowadays. Good for you. Speak your mind, baby. That's what this country's based on. That's what we should give them. They're shoving it in our face. I want to give it right back to them.
John, I want to commend you on having.
I want to say this. I'm sorry, Dave.
Hold on, Ed.
I just wanted to.
Go ahead.
I wanted to commend you on having Tennessee Brando on because he's part of the Midas Touch Network and stuff. And that whole trip, I would love to hear highlights about. I'm sorry I didn't catch the meeting the other night, but I would love to hear your highlights.
Oh, again, I met his family. I met his mother, his father. He took us up to the mountain up there. Hey, guess where we ate? Oh, that's not working. I got a problem with my thing. Ate a Mexican food restaurant up in Tennessee. And it was great. It was good food. Enjoyed it. I look to go back up there to see him again. I have family. Like I said, when I found out where he was, we were only about 30 miles away from each other. I was in Sharps Chapel, and he lives in Tennessee also, and we were only about 30 miles away from each other when we first made contact, so it worked out extremely well. I'd like to do the same thing. I'd love to meet Texas Paul. He's right here in Texas, so it's
how did you get in contact with him? I mean, that's incredible.
The contact between to me and Brendo was actually done by one of our Blue Dots, the dangerous one, who knows Tennessee Brando and knows me and got that whole thing set up. So yeah, I have a lot. We have a lot to thank for Dangerous for getting that all put together. Most of us, I think, we do our thing. I don't know who's watching me, who's not watching me. I mentioned the other day, I do not look at this as any kind of competition between any of us that do this.
No.
We're all trying to get that same message out. I'm thankful that every one of them uses their voice. That's what it takes.
And Texas Paul, I would love to see you talk to him. Yeah. I would absolutely love that.
I like that old boy.
See you guys.
I like that old boy. How can you not like a guy in a cowboy hat? Huh? I'm just saying.
Well, and go over and give Keith the Human from Kentucky a little love on YouTube.
Keith from Kentucky? That's what. Is that who it was?
He's from Kentucky, but his handle on YouTube is Keith the Human.
Keith the Human. There's a list of people out there that are all trying to do the same thing, motivate whoever we can to be involved in this system that we have. It's the only thing we got, baby. If we don't, take care of this as those that came before us did.
You said you went to up by Chicago, right?
Yes.
Did you meet that guy up there in Chicago? Oh man, I wish I could remember his name, but he's like a hippie, and he was pretty big on TikTok. I can't think of his name though. I'm sure other people will.
No, the only people I met up in Chicago were my good friends Dave and Sally, guy I call Badass. Wonderful people I first met in San Antonio, and as a matter of fact, I hope to make it back up to Chicago again. I enjoyed it so much, but we only had one day there. So everything was like fresh. Drive by the bean, look at that, look at this, and there we go. Let's go eat. Huh?
You were spread like peanut butter.
Yeah, we were spread pretty thin on that. Same thing in D.C. We only had a couple days to see everything in D.C., so we zipped around everywhere on there on one of the little electric scooters, and so we could get everything in. Tennessee goes for Marshall Blackburn for. Oh, well.
Oh, I do have a question.
Still too early. I swear, it's still too early. Those are all the little places. The little places are getting their numbers in quick.
Well, this was a projection.
John, I really do have this really big question.
What's that?
In all the legal states, did you bring a good, big goodie bag home?
From the legal states.
Now you're asking me. Did I bring anything home? Is that what you're asking me? Do you see this big old Texas smile on my face?
Okay.
Damn, John is 71 years old. Yes, on this trip, we went through several legal states, and yes, I did legally purchase pot, which is something I have never done in my whole life, and I wanted to do. So, yeah, to all you people who live up in legal states, kiss my ass. It's not fair. Just not fair. Texas will be the last one, though. We'll be the last one. Because because we got the biggest border. You know how and people down south, they just come over to the fence over there, throw it over the damn border. It's lucky you don't get hit in the head every damn day with a big bale of pot that's thrown over the damn fire. You know? Yeah. That's what it is. I guarantee you, every bit of drug coming in this country are not coming over some wall or through the middle of the desert. They're coming right through a checkpoint. That's right. They're either coming in on a truck, car, airplane, boat, whatever you want to call it. That's what it's getting here. It's not being smuggled across the border by some.
You didn't come to Missouri, John.
Huh?
You didn't come to Missouri.
Twice. Yes, I did, DJ. Twice.
Where were you at? I missed it.
I entered in up by Kansas City and went through the.
Okay.
All right. Then I turned up towards Chicago. So Illinois is also a legal state. So Illinois, we hit there. And.
Okay.
And then I went down into Tennessee and did a little visiting there. And then when I left Tennessee, I couldn't help but myself. I made one more little. You know, because Tennessee touches Missouri right there.
Yeah,
just right there.
Yeah, well, Missouri touches.
It's just right there.
States, I think.
Oh shit!
8 states, Missouri touches.
All right.
So what I want to know is who took care of the animals.
Oh, my other son stayed here. My son Travis stayed here. You're gonna lose audio for just a second because we got a little problem here. I'm gonna fix it real quick, but we're gonna lose audio for just 1 second.
Got it.
He got Darbly.
Well, you were talking about Tennessee Brando.
Oh, he had. I know what it was. He had one of those Trump.
Duets with him all the time on TikTok. He probably doesn't know it because he doesn't. But when he has a good video, not all of his videos, but when he has a good video that I think I want to do, I do a duet of it and then I repost it with him. I also do that with a lot of different people. Tennessee Brando, I repost a lot of his videos in
he's
duet
good.
form.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if I said
Same thing with Texas
Boomer,
Paul.
if I said Rational Boomer, I think a lot of you guys would know who I'm thinking of.
Hey, I have done duets with Rational Boomer too.
See, there's another guy that's out of Illinois there, and I can't think of it, but he has a lot of different points on things, and I cannot remember his handle.
I probably would know if you said it, but Rational Boomer, I'll tell you this much: when I've done duets with him, I've gotten over 1,000 views in just a little bit on each of those duets, and that's not bad. People like him. Rational Boomer, they like him a lot.
I liked him. So,
I do too.
We all like him. Everybody. What's there not to like?
Right?
Can y'all hear me?
He really puts it out there like it's supposed to be.
Hey,
Can
John,
anybody hear me?
Hit up. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just checking because I had to restart my thing.
Hey, John, when are you gonna hit up and talk to Ben my sauce?
Midas Touch.
Yeah.
Oh,
they do good work, but they do good work. But I've got one problem with them. The problem is that they're now going for 4 million subscribers. You can't subscribe unless you pay them $4.95 a month. Those guys are getting rich.
Well, yeah.
Midas Touch.
Midas Touch, $4.95 a month. It's the only way you can subscribe. You can see their videos for free with commercials. They run commercials for funeral homes. They run commercials for things that I never would have thought Midas Touch people would run commercials from. They run them.
It's not up to them.
Yeah, but this isn't anymore. This isn't just a sideline for them, DJ.
No,
they do it 24/7.
Yeah.
And how many of them are there? There's a lot of them there. And if you were, you can
it
pay.
It took me a long time before I ever earned my first dime on this show.
Right.
Just about everything that my wife and I own
you can't get a
ended up in
newspaper
the
for
pawn
$5
shops.
a month.
Exactly. Well, there you go.
I'm sorry. I'm on Social Security. I'm not giving them $5. And if you go down and look, $5 is the minimum. You can go up to $24.
You can still watch them.
But you can still watch them. You just have to watch the commercials too, or just walk out and get a Coke while the commercial comes on.
I can.
Well, you know what I do?
Their videos out
When I want to show them,
gonna...
I record over them, and then I cut the commercials out when I repost it on TikTok. So the hell with
yeah,
the
no,
commercials. I put a
no.
lot of their stuff on TikTok.
They've, you know, again, I appreciate every donation we get, every Patreon member we have. I always caveat it by saying it's not a requirement, it's not a request by anything. We appreciate everything this show gets. Every time. I just took a trip that if it hadn't been for Blue Dots, I wouldn't have been able to make. That trip will live in my son's memory, not only his, but mine forever. And I'm so thankful for this Blue Dot family for being able to do that. But don't think for a minute that I'm sure as with Midas Touch or anybody else, Tennessee Brand, there's a price you're going to pay for this shit. You open your mouth,
yes, absolutely,
there's going to be a price you're going to pay. And like I said, it was years and years and years before I got the first ever donation, and I was tickled to death to get it. Because like I said, we lost the whole lot.
I'm a little guy, and nobody's ever paid me any money. I do it all for free. Not that I would like.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
I gave it.
Yeah.
But I
and Midas Touch is too. They're doing it for free.
I've never had anybody donate to me, so, and I don't ask for donations. So, if you want donations,
if you're in this for the money, you're in it for the wrong reason, and that goes for Midas Touch too. That goes for every one of us. If you're in this for the money, you might make some money, but you're in it for the wrong reason. It's going to show. Yep. It's going to come across in your own speech. You know, you have to do this. You're going to do it from your heart.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Midas Touch sponsors things just like I watch farm videos with like the Millennial Farmer, you know, Larson Farms and stuff like that. They always have paid to sponsors. You see Simply Safe or chemicals or something. You know, somebody's always promoting something. So you can't get past.
I run ads on my YouTube rants and stuff. It doesn't make a whole lot of money, but you know it's. Well, I'm not living a rich lifestyle here. I'm making the payments on my house and my bills, and I'm tickled to death for that. Anything over that, I'm giddy about. Hell, if I got a balance in my account, I live just like everybody else does, damn paycheck to paycheck.
That's
right. If it wasn't for my Social Security, my retirement, I wouldn't have shit. My retirement ain't that big. So,
John, the moneymaker, live cam on Jenny.
There you go.
You go. That
Put my ass on camera. Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. She looks pretty. She looks prettier than me. I'm telling you that. Anyway.
The noises and all the laughter and stuff and hearing her and stuff like that would probably just make you to have rolls.
I'm trying to talk my wife into getting a miniature cow.
Well, you should.
Miniature
if you have the room. If you have the room, a miniature cow is not that bigger than a big dog.
That's right. That's about the size they are, and they're the neatest things I think I've ever seen.
You know,
I think the poop is a lot worse, though.
Yeah, the poop. You know,
I wanted to tell you guys something.
That donkey, I can't bring that donkey in the house. She's a miniature, but I can't bring her in the house because there's going to be a big pile of poop and a big puddle of pee, and we ain't having that shit. So
I've got 4 dogs, so I have enough trouble with 4 dogs right now.
I got 4 too. I just I do too.
Yeah.
3 of them want to eat the other one.
How many cats?
No, let's don't go into how many cats, buddy. I got a shitload of cats. I got them all over the place. Are you shitting me? I love every one of them. He knows what to deal with. I love them all. I love my donkey, my bird, my parrot. My parrot gets on my nerves more than any of them because he will squawk until you get to your ass up and give him a piece of chicken or whatever it is that you're eating. He wants some of it, and he wants some of it right now. So he will sit over there and squawk until you get your ass up. But then he'll ask you if you want a margarita. So it's a good bird. That's the first thing he says. You want a margarita? I take him some freaking chicken. He says, you want a margarita? If you could make one, make me one. Anyway.
Wow. There's my ugly face. I just hit the camera thing like I thought you guys were doing.
Did you? Oh, look at this shit. Well, let me see if I can do this one by one.
I tell you what.
Oh, let me see. Where's?
Look at that! Look at this hair! Look at all this hair, guys. See all this hippie hair?
Yeah, I cut all mine off.
Yeah, see, I'm having a problem
well,
with my screen. If you look up at the TV right now, you'll see DJ's bottom half and Kirk's upper half. So we got Kirk's head sitting under DJ's chin there. I don't know how that's happening, but evidently my camera is screwed up. Let me see here.
Hey, we got the power of the blue candle going on here, John.
Let me see if I can do this.
I tell you what, I must have
There it
passed
is.
out blueberries to enough people.
There's the blue candle. Wait a minute.
I love
Man,
it.
I see the blue candle.
All right.
My Salvador
There you
Dali
go.
behind me.
I got mine right here, brother.
Salvador Dali.
That blue candle. I got my blue candle. Now, for
Oh,
those of
yeah,
y'all don't know,
Right there, Chris.
Adam hands these things out, and I mean by the hundreds. When he goes to a concert, you can find out where his campsite is
You find
just
out where
by
I'm
following the blue candles. I don't know if that's just for publicity or that's how he finds his way back to his camp house when he's
Little bit of
partying.
both.
Cigarette lighters at concerts. Remember when they had cigarette lighters at concerts? And you would, everybody would light your lighter to call for a curtain call.
I don't know.
yeah.
I've never been to a concert, buddy. I'm hoping to remedy that one day soon, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm
I just
thinking
kinda
about
like to
another
hop on
trip.
here
I might be
tonight, kinda
visiting out
briefly
in
and everything.
California.
Hey, Dave, hey, DJ, hey, Kirk, hey, Mishy, hey, Ed, hey, well, of course, hey, John.
Hey,
And hey, all
you're on
you
camera,
blue
buddy.
dots
Everybody
that are
can
all
see
out
your
there
ass now. You and
listening.
DJ.
Man,
Yep.
I'm
gonna have to be careful
telling
with
you
this
what,
now.
I'm going to try to be real careful with this, but
Yeah.
I didn't get anybody to take my rides. I had the rides open. I would have taken anybody to a voting place, but they're closed in 10 minutes, so I don't think I'll be making it to Minnesota.
Well, you know,
and
we
anybody
appreciate
else's
you making
ride.
that offer because he did. He made that offer on social media that anybody that
Months
needed
ago.
a ride to the polls, Adam was
Anyone.
willing to go pick them up and take them to the polls. You know.
Yeah,
and,
and I
kind of funny like that.
you know, and I just like to say, you know, this is speculation and projection and this and that and the other thing. We just, you know, the best song that we should all listen to right now is a little Tom Petty, "Waiting."
Yeah.
The waiting is the hardest part.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Because the
and-
waiting is the hardest part. So everybody, just hold on. We got this. We just got to
Amen.
wait for all these numbers to be kicking into the max in our favor. We have this fully in charge. We're going to take this, and the old dumpster is going to be bricks in a gold toilet. And that's
I'm
all
waiting.
I got to say.
I'm looking so forward to it tonight. Now,
I'm-
for all
absolutely.
of all our Discord
Did
members,
you
I'm
guys-
sure the Blue Room is going to be open tonight. There's going to probably have a lot of discussion going on, and so we
Did you
invite you
guys
into
hear
there.
about the church statue that was there? There was a flat. I think it was like 6 or 8 squares. It was somewhere in Washington D.C. and on top of it were turds, three-tier turds. They were, and it was like a sculpture that somebody left there or something. Nobody knew who put it there. It was in Washington D.C.
I saw that.
You saw that?
That was some good
wild, man.
representation.
Yeah.
That was
And
really
then-
good. And it was a real It was like a real sculpture statue.
Right.
Yes, it was, and then that also in the same video I saw the Trump statue in some state there with the little mushroom on top.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Boy,
They're doing that
that.
in several states now.
He's
All right,
looked
let
at
me-
in very high regards in the depths of hell, as far as my book concerned.
Well,
I can't
one
stand
one
this-
guy said, you know that Arnold Palmer is from Belleville, Illinois, which is across the river from St. Louis, and you know, but he was talking about Arnold Palmer's private area, and one of the people I was listening to said, Donald, I want to tell you that Stormy Daniels said you're no Arnold Trump.
Boy, that is shit. Hey, let me catch up real quick. I got a couple of thank yous to send out. I want to thank James Tripp, who came in with a $5 donation and said, "Love Brando, vote blue." He is easy guy to love. Irene Marconi came in with $10 said, hi from Blue, Massachusetts. Love your super show. Thank you, baby. Home of my mother, Massachusetts. That's right. That's for half my. Anyway, Keith Thompson, that Marine, came in with $5 and said, hello, Blue Dots. Watching and waiting for the next POTUS, Miss Harris. Madam President. Indeed, Marine, indeed. And Shaking Me Bones came in with another nice donation and said, Blue Tsunami is coming.
Oh,
I can feel it. Blue Dot strong,
This is
baby.
the year of the woman.
Indeed.
Not
What's that?
fade away.
This is the year of
I'm
the
feeling
woman.
it. I'm feeling it. I haven't
it.
been paying much attention, during the show. I can't look over there and pay attention over there if I'm trying to talk. So, squirrel.
I was
That's
watching
what that
the
would
news
hit.
in Detroit, and the people, they said on the news in Detroit and Michigan, there were far more women voters than there were men at the polls.
I imagine we're going to see that in the demographics when they start giving the numbers out. You're going to see a large wave of women. I think we're just going to see a large wave, period, of a blue
Okay,
country.
Really quick.
I think most of the polls are starting to slide into the central time zone closing area, so we'll be getting some bigger numbers now.
I'm hoping for calling all red down here in Texas. I really am.
Oh,
I'm just wanting that man to
Southern
win.
Comfort and Coke.
Yeah.
Southern Comfort.
Oh, I see you there.
God.
I see you.
I got blue cherry Gatorade and Coke.
Oh, great, yeah.
I won't lie. I
It's
got
a
my
good
iced
mix.
tea right here. I got my tea in the glass and my bud in the bowl. I'm happy right now. I'm going to go out there and watch the returns
that
a little
too,
bit.
John. That too.
And, yeah, I'm going to jump in the blue room. We'll have some conversation over there.
Hey, John,
I want to thank everybody
what
for
this is?
coming in. I especially want to
You
thank.
know what this is, John?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Shame on you, DJ. Kansas City's,
put that down,
Kansas City's
DJ.
oldest living hippie right
John.
there. That's who that guy is.
I'll-
So you know it's
St.
in the
Louis
bag he
Hot
just
Rod.
held up. We all know it's in the bag. Yeah, hippie. I'm telling you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, who are
Anyway.
you talking to?
Yeah,
All right,
that's
thanks,
all of you,
I'll
bunch of
hot dog.
hippies. Anyway, I want to thank all of you coming in. Ed, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Come back in a couple of days here. We're going to have a lot to celebrate. Ed, you're muted up. There he is. I appreciate you coming in, brother.
I thought you might be staying around for the coverage. I mean, there's coverage and everything. I guess we'll do it in the blue room.
Yeah, I'm going to be in the blue room over there and be watching results and everything.
See that live.
Tennessee Brando, don't forget, he's going to be coming on live here in just a little bit on his channel. So y'all make sure to go over there and check him out. And again, I want to thank him and Leo Sahaki both for coming on the show and testing out my new little system there. But it's not the first time. I hope it's not the last time. So.
Awesome,
Anyway.
John. Awesome. Good stuff, Travis.
Travis did an excellent job. I couldn't do none of this stuff without
Great
him.
stuff.
He keeps coming in there, open that door, and give me a thumbs up. Yep, okay, I'm still good. And I'm just trying not to touch certain things and screw anything up. Anyway, Kirk, thank you, brother. Thank you for coming in. I
Thank you.
appreciate it tremendously.
I appreciate it. You guys all take care.
You bet. And let me see here. DJ,
Yes.
thank you, brother, for coming
It
in.
was fun, John.
You're looking
Thank
good.
you for letting
You're
me.
looking good. Fucking hippie.
Oh, yeah. My hair's
Get a
falling out
haircut.
because I'm getting so old. That's the only problem.
Yeah, get
Kiss
a
my ass
haircut
with
and
all
get a
that
job.
hair. How old are you now, DJ?
I'm be 77 November 19th.
With all that hair?
With all
Kiss
this
my
hair.
ass. I'm just saying. Just kiss my ass. That's all. Anyway,
Okay.
I love you, brother. Take care of yourself and keep using your voice.
You love you too.
All right, brother. And Dave,
Yes, sir.
thank you for coming in. We appreciate the shit out of it.
John, I love how the upgrades here and actually doing the FaceTime. It feels like I'm actually at the table.
We want to fix that up. I guess had a little, because all y'all were coming in with a split screen. I got to fix that. We're going to try to put together a few new things for the show.
You're
Try to
doing
make
a
it a little
good job,
more
John.
inclusive, and
You're doing good, buddy.
we're just trying to set a table for everybody to come say their piece.
Thank you, sir.
Dave, thank you, and come back.
Will do.
All right, brother. And Adam,
Yeah, buddy.
hey, keep that light
Yeah.
lit, buddy. Keep the light lit. That's what
Hey
I'm
man,
saying.
I got the Labrador and the light lit.
There you go. There you go. Labrador.
You know, I mean,
what
you got to have that Labrador going.
You got to have Labrador. Followed him around for 3 days, but I got it. Anyway,
all right, buddy.
Adam,
Thanks
take care of yourself, brother. I'll be
man.
talking to you soon.
You bet, bro. You bet,
All
man.
right.
Take care. Love you guys all. Great show. Keep on fighting, and we got this tonight. Don't
got
worry.
This shit. Can't wait for it. Can't wait
We got
for
it.
All right, Adam. Take care of yourself.
All right. Bye-bye.
And before I go, I want to thank Jake Sellers, who came in with another $10 donation and said, I just want to say fuck Trump one last time on the Blue Dot Show on election night. We'll leave it there. Jake, thank you very much for saying it for all of us. Fuck that guy. And the horse, you wrote it. Well, no, I like horses. Anyway, Mr. Chick.
Yes, John.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. And on that note, I want to send out a little note from Bernadette. She sends her love to everybody in the family. Dominic is doing well. She's going to take a break for a while, but she wants everybody to know she's watching every day, and yeah, things might change, but right now we just want her to be well, Bernie. Be happy, and let her know that we love her in this family. And Dominic, buddy, we're rooting for you every damn day. Anyway, Miss Chick, what a show, baby.
Anyway,
we're overtime again.
Whew.
Right,
yeah,
how time flies when you're having fun. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And you know what? We had some wonderful Blue Dot share some shit here.
Who shared some shit?
Well, our own Philly C from Florida shared this shit.
Philly C. I recognize the name. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Donald Kerr from Louisiana. John Narducci from Rhode Island. Teresa Perry from Illinois. Rufus Jamerson from Tennessee. He shares our shit a lot. And Rebecca Oria from California. All shared this shit.
All shared this shit. That's how come this family grows. That's how come people are turning. It's not because of that show, but when you share this shit, you're sharing it to people that you're going to, if they're not already, and probably they are, your friends, your family, whatever, to try to spread the word, to get involved, to be a part of history, because that's what this is tonight. We're going to see history made. Well, in the next couple of days we will anyway. But I just want everybody that we can to be a part of it.
And just everybody that's real nervous right now, just breathe. Just breathe.
Take a deep breath.
It's early.
You know, nice sip
the numbers
of wine
are going to look
help.
weird for a little while.
A little something on ice, or a nice little hit off the bowl or something.
Take something that like Kamala's you a little bit, you know?
Kamala. I like that. Kamala you a little bit. All right. Miss Chick, I love you, darling. Thank you for doing everything that you do, baby.
Love you too, John.
And you do a lot, and I know that. Anyway, we will be back here, if not sooner, because John's got a lot of time on his hand nowadays. We will be back here Thursday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. Until then, take care of yourself. Find that ray of sunshine, put a smile on your face, and give that shit away to somebody else. Stay tuned tonight, baby, because I think we're on a roll here, and it's going to look good. Anyway, y'all say goodnight.